Hello everyone, welcome to my channel. I hope everyone is having a wonderful day. Before starting the video, please hit the subscribe. Now this start video. Nikki Bella is back in WWE for a second run with the company. She kicked off her return tour with a win over Chelsea Green last Monday on Raw. A staple of the Total Divas era, Bella is looking to prove she can hang with today's stacked women's division in WWE. Promos in the women's division used to be short and often overlooked, but now they're center stage. Today's superstars like Bianca Belair and Becky Lynch bring intensity on the mic, and Bella will have to step up to match that energy. Bella speaks with E! News about what she feels makes a great promo. "You gotta make it personal. I feel bad, but those are some of the greatest promos. You have to make it personal. I mean, there's been a few lines said about me the last few weeks, and I'm like, ouch, okay, cool. But you know what? Those make great stories, and they get the reaction like you two, the interviewers, just did." While personal, shoot-style promos may garner acclaim from fans, it can also go sideways. See the Tiffany Stratton-Charlotte Flair interaction during a pre-WrestleMania promo where Stratton brought up Flair's history of marital strife that caught Flair off guard. Perhaps the best example for Bella to look at is one of her former Total Divas castmates, Naomi, who has revitalized her career thanks to her unique character work and charisma. As she works to carve out her place in a new WWE era, Bella's ability to connect with fans through words may be just as important as her in-ring skills. After 3 years away from in-ring competition, WWE Hall of Famer Nikki Bella has returned to the squared circle, not just to reclaim her spot, but to redefine it entirely. Her comeback officially began on a fiery note last Monday night on Raw, where she scored a clean win over Chelsea Green in front of a roaring crowd. And if that wasn't a loud enough message, Nikki followed it up with something even louder: words. But this isn't the same Bella twin fans remember from the Total Divas era. That version of Nikki was a pop culture icon, red carpet ready, business savvy, and reality TV royalty. This Nikki Bella, though, she's here to prove that she can hang with the new generation of women's wrestling, both in the ring and on the mic. Women's wrestling in WWE has changed dramatically since Nikki first burst onto the scene. The days of 30-second backstage interviews and generic, "I'm gonna beat you" lines are long gone. In their place, a new generation of women, like Bianca Belair, Rhea Ripley, and Becky Lynch, have brought a sharper, more intense flavor of promo work to the table. WWE's women's division is no longer a sideshow. It's a headline act. And in today's climate, being a great wrestler isn't enough. You have to sell a match before you even lace up your boots. You have to stir emotion. You have to talk. Speaking to E! News, Nikki laid out her philosophy on cutting a great promo. And according to the veteran, it's all about getting personal. "You gotta make it personal," Nikki explained. "I feel bad, but those are some of the greatest promos. You have to make it personal. I mean, there's been a few lines said about me the last few weeks, and I'm like, ouch, okay, cool. But you know what? Those make great stories and they get the reaction." That's Nikki's way of saying she's not afraid to get raw, even if it means crossing a few lines along the way. She's not wrong. The most iconic promos in wrestling history, the ones fans remember for decades, often hit close to home. Whether it's the pipe bomb from CM Punk or Charlotte Flair digging into Becky Lynch's personal life, the lines that sting are the ones that stick. Still, there's a danger in making it personal. One recent example saw rising star Tiffany Stratton clash with Charlotte Flair in the build-up to WrestleMania. During a heated exchange, Stratton referenced Flair's multiple failed marriages, a remark that reportedly caught Charlotte off guard. Social media buzzed. Some called it brilliant. Others called it a step too far. It's that razor-thin line between storytelling and real-life pain, and Nikki knows it well. She's lived through countless storylines that blurred reality, including her on-screen and real-life relationship with John Cena, which was often exploited for ratings. Now, she's older, wiser, and more in control of her narrative. And she's using her experience to shape how she approaches this new chapter in WWE. One name that comes up often in Nikki's conversations about reinvention is her former Total Divas castmate, Naomi. Known now as Trinity in TNA, Naomi has taken control of her career through strong character work and dazzling mixed skills, winning over fans who once doubted her. "I've watched Naomi evolve into this fearless character that oozes charisma," Nikki said. "She owns her story and uses every word to connect with the audience. That's what I want to do now, make people feel something every time I speak." And then there's Trish Stratus, a legend whose comeback last year saw her dig deep into personal feuds with Becky Lynch. Nikki has said she sees parallels between herself and Trish, both of whom returned during a time when the women's division is more competitive and creative than ever. "Trish showed us that you can still make magic, even after years away," Nikki told reporters backstage at Raw. "She's a reminder that being iconic is about reinvention." Make no mistake, Nikki Bella's return is happening in a much more intense landscape. The women's roster in 2025 includes megastars like Rhea Ripley, Liv Morgan, Roxanne Perez, Tiffany Stratton, and Zoe Stark, each with their own brand of charisma and killer instinct. Nikki isn't just here for nostalgia, she's got to prove she belongs in that elite circle. Some critics question her return, suggesting it would be a short-term cameo, but Nikki's promo against Chelsea Green, followed by her backstage verbal jab at Zoe Stark, shut those voices down, at least for now. "She walked into that arena like she never left," one fan wrote on X, formerly Twitter. But her mic game? Even better than her last run. WWE insiders reportedly say creative has big plans for Nikki, including a potential SummerSlam feud that could position her as a top contender once again. It's not just about the trash talk, it's about making it mean something. Nikki understands that the best promos lead to the best matches, and she's got her sights set on one thing: legacy. She knows there's an entire generation of fans who grew up watching the Bella Twins. But now, she's performing for a new generation who might see her as just another legend trying to relive past glories. That's why every promo, every match, and every moment matters. There's a groundedness to Nikki Bella in 2025 that wasn't always there before. Back in her heyday, she was unapologetically flashy, confident to the point of cocky, and playing up the glitz and glamour image. Today, she still radiates confidence, but there's humility too. "Motherhood changed everything for me," Nikki said in an earlier interview. "It made me realize what I want to leave behind, not just for fans, but for my son." She's more mindful, more measured, but just as fierce. Nikki's return has already sparked speculation about who her first major feud might be with. While Chelsea Green was just the appetizer, fans are buzzing about the possibility of a storyline with Becky Lynch, who has been dropping cryptic lines about old stars trying to stay relevant. Could a Bella versus Becky feud be on the horizon? Both women are powerhouses in the ring and legends on the mic. The potential for deeply emotional, personal promos is sky high. Another possible contender, Tiffany Stratton. The rising star has taken over the spotlight in recent months, and a feud with Nikki could elevate both women. Stratton gets a chance to prove she can hang with a legend, and Nikki gets to show she's still a top-tier performer.